Oh, good morning, YouTube. Well, it's a beauty morning up here in Queensville today. Just gonna give you guys an update on the truck and whatnot, because I've kind of been a failure in getting some videos posted on how to do stuff and whatnot. But anyway, to wash first. But first, we got to go take all that in the inland. So we'll go and do that. Oh, and by the way, here's a little sneak peek. I got the Tomers the other day on Thursday. No, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night they showed up. So I'll tell you guys how I got those installed. Now they're pretty well both on anyway, but there's lots of videos on YouTube that will show you how to install those things. I just gotta wire up the LED runners, wire up the clearance lights, and yeah, they're basically done. So anyway, I'm gonna head over to Inlands here, and we'll see you guys soon. Do you remember that Massey Harris 20 I was looking at buying from Graydon Power Service up here in Keswick? Well, I'll tell you a story. I was driving by his lot there to go up to the bank after the scrapyard, and the lot looked kind of empty. I also seen two 40-yard garbage bins sitting there, and they're full of scrap metal. But, you know, that's another reason for me to look, because I'm a scrap guy. Anyway, got to thinking, that tractor better not be in that 40-yard bin, because I'll tell you what, if it's in there, I'll go home, grab my clevis and the chain, I'll drag it home with my truck right now. So, okay, I spun around and went over to go ask a silly question where to go to. And apparently another collector up north had bought it. And I asked the guy, well, it wasn't W.J. Lambert out of Beaverton, was it? Like, no, it's further north than that. It's like, well, it doesn't really matter who bought it at this point then. But, oh well, guess you can't win them all. But like I said before in many other videos, you guys probably already know my plan for bringing tractors home, and you should be able to put the pieces together pretty simple. But I can't just come out and tell you what it is, because how else am I going to get you to watch? I gotta keep you guys surprised. Alright, we got our steel delivered. It was 560 pounds. Got $57.40, so that's not too god-awful bad. Just for a little bit of stuff I had sitting in the backyard, but I did get the truck washed up nice. Truck really did look good when I cleaned it up. But I decided to actually do it. There. Obviously, I've got a little problem now. So once you start doing one thing, it leads to another, and you want to do something else, and something else, and something else, of course. So next I got to paint this again. Like I said in the other video, my Denali grill there, it's all chipped up. Tow hooks might be this afternoon. Sandblast those and whatnot. But I color matched my trailer tow mirrors yesterday, and they look friggin' awesome. I actually painted them with the caps on the truck still because I didn't want to take the glass apart and risk cracking it. So yeah, looks pretty friggin' sweet. Now how those mirrors go in is just you take yeah, you gotta do the inside of my truck. No heat comment. You take this off, and I'm not gonna tell you to take the whole panel off, but or show you rather, but there's a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to do it. Obviously this, you pop the pin out, bolt back here, bolt down here, pop the panel off, and pull the wire out, wire it up to the switch under here. Pretty quick swap to do. I'll tell you, I was pacing for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks to get these things. Of course then I want to go put them on, it starts pouring rain, so I put a tarp over the cab of the truck and ripped everything apart and did it in the rain. Good morning. Go ahead. You're welcome. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, it was pouring rain when I decided to put them mirrors on the truck. So I covered it up with the tarp there. Whoop. So I covered it up with the tarp and went at it. So put it on there pretty easily. I now have a set of chrome package Sierra power mirrors for sale when I was looking. This side looks just the same. It's like this, I can't get over how good this truck actually looks right now. It's been a long time since I've washed my truck too. That looks freaking sweet. Can't stop looking at it. They say, well, if you can walk away from your truck and not look at it, you bought the wrong truck. But anyway, we'll get a front shot here. And yeah, it looks freaking sweet. Next, I gotta get some smoked headlights for it. But you know, hey, it all comes with time, right? But anyway, keep getting questions all the time. Oh, how'd you paint the bumpers? How'd you prep this? How'd you do that? Because obviously I didn't get the chance to make a video because I'm always trying to beat the rain and whatnot. It seems like every time I want to go paint something on the truck, there's these big dark storm clouds above my head. So I've got a paint can and a heat gun, a paint can in one hand and holy crap, I can't even talk today. A heat gun in one hand and a paint can in the other. So anyway, for the bumpers, if you got chrome bumpers on your truck, scuff your chrome up with 80 grit sandpaper. I went up to 600. They say you can use 4, but I went up to 6 because I couldn't get 400. So just takes a little bit longer. That's all. So you paint that. You put 3 coats of color, 3 coats of clear. For the tow mirrors, I've got some pictures on Facebook of how I did it. You go ahead and well, obviously I taped all this off and got in all nice and whatnot. Went ahead and masked the truck off. I scuffed this with I was gonna try 80 grit. I tried it in a spot and I think it was gonna be just a little bit too aggressive. So I went ahead and I just took my time, used some 600 and smoothed them all out. I used a little bit of adhesion promoter, did 3 coats of color, 3 coats of clear, and I baked it on the heat gun. And it literally took me 25 minutes to paint all that. It would really take you 2-3 hours to do that if you just let it go natural. But like I said, dark storm clouds, so I wanted to beat the rain. But it turned out pretty freaking sweet, I think, and got no paint runs, got no drips, got no nothing. I guess it's not to wait for the bugs to stick to it, is really what I'm going to have to wait for. But I'm going to get some smoked lenses to go inside of here. Then I got to get a wire harness. I've seen on YouTube a lot of guys get these wire harnesses. They've got the relays, the resistors, and all the stuff to do it. You've got to get a kit so you can have the running lights, and then when you hit the turn signal, it'll still work the turn signal. But I don't know. I might see if I can wire them just as a pure running light, but I don't know, the turn signal's kind of neat to have in there too, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. So I think, well, the next thing that's going to happen for the truck, I got a 2-inch block kit coming for the rear end. Hopefully I can actually get a movie made for you guys of how to actually do it. Hopefully it's not raining or something, and then I can actually get the tripod out, set the camera up, I can show you guys how to put blocks in the back end of your truck. So I'm not sure if it'll pick up on video or not. We're sitting a little low in the rear end. And it's kind of my fault because, you know, you're carrying scrap and plywood and tools and this and that every which way you go. I think I flattened out my leaf springs a little bit. I might still stick an add leaf in it because so that way it doesn't so much squat when I load it up next time. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, I just had to meet up with a kijiji guy there. We got those Cobra floor mats sold. Buddy showed up in just a gorgeous 97 Cobra. And only had 76,000 K on it. Beautiful car, but you know, hey, between truck and mortgage payments, my money's pretty well spent, so it's gonna be a little while before anything like that comes home. So anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Please comment, rate, subscribe. If you like what you see, there's a P.O. box address in the description box down below. If you're interested in us, a piece of family, I'll give you a big shout out. I'll talk to you later.